Matthew sits alone in his tax collector's booth, a picture of isolation against the lively road. Passers-by glare at Matthew, their faces reflecting deep scorn and mistrust. Coins clink heavily as people grudgingly relinquish their taxes. Matthew's face bears the weight of weariness and the burden of his position. Dust swirls around Jesus as he walks along the road, his disciples following closely behind. A sense of serenity emanates from Jesus, enveloping the busy roadside. Amidst the crowd, Jesus' gaze locks onto Matthew, who sits at his tax collector's booth. A profound connection sparks between them, transcending Matthew's worldly life. Jesus seems to look beyond Matthew's occupation, seeing the heart within. The world fades as Jesus perceives Matthew's true nature. Amidst the fading market sounds, Jesus approaches Matthew's booth, his presence commanding attention. Jesus, with a serene gaze, extends an invitation. "Follow me." Matthew, caught off guard, remains silent, his expression a mix of surprise and contemplation. The bustling market fades into a hushed expectancy as Matthew considers Jesus' profound call. Jesus waits patiently, his invitation hanging in the air, pregnant with possibility. A moment of destiny unfolds as Matthew prepares to make a life-altering decision. On the road near Galilee, Matthew, without a second thought, abandons his coins and ledgers. Matthew rises, leaving his former life behind. Matthew joins Jesus and his disciples on the road. The disciples exchange curious glances, questioning this new addition to their company. Matthew walks with a newfound sense of purpose, his eyes fixed on the path ahead. Inside, Matthew's warmly lit home, laughter and conversation mix with the sounds of a shared meal. Jesus reclines at the table, joining Matthew, his disciples, tax collectors, and sinners in a communal feast. The clinking of plates underscores the lively chatter as the group shares stories and laughter. Each face radiates joy and camaraderie, their expressions reflecting a shared sense of belonging. Among them, a tax collector shares a smile, his initial hesitation replaced by genuine connection. The light casts a soft glow, illuminating the faces of those gathered, each one touched by grace and acceptance. At the doorway of Matthew's house, a group of Pharisees gather, their faces a mask of disapproval. Their eyes narrow, and they exchange whispers, their disdain palpable. One of them speaks, his voice laced with condemnation. "Why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners?" Their collective disapproval casts a shadow over the gathering within. In Matthew's house, tension hangs heavy as Jesus overhears the whispers of the Pharisees. His expression hardens, he turns, his gaze piercing and resolute. Jesus confronts their scrutiny with a calm, unwavering stare. With measured clarity, Jesus declares, "Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick do." His words hang in the air, challenging the Pharisees' judgment with profound truth. Inside Matthew's home, Jesus continues to speak, his words carrying the weight of divine conviction and warmth. Matthew watches Jesus, his eyes reflecting a dawning sense of gratitude and profound understanding. Jesus proclaims, "Go and learn what this means. I desire mercy and not sacrifice." He concludes with a powerful declaration, "For I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners."